The prophecy was right. It was foretold that we would come into contact with one of the test subjects from Hyakuya Labs. Hey, kid.
I'll do whatever it takes. Everyone on the surface died!
That what the vamps told you? I guess I would have done the same in their shoes. But the virus reduced the world's population by about 90%. And thanks to the trumpets of the apocalypse, and our resurrection is underway.
Resurrection?
Yep, and that's not all. Lieutenant Colonel Ichinose. Call me Guren. I'm with the Imperial Demon Army. Kid, how would you like to come with us and get back at those bloodsuckers? Put this on him. Tell me, do you want to get back at the vampires? If you want your revenge, take my hand. I'll give you all the power you need.
Cherry boys that can't make a friend or a girlfriend
Don't belong in our army. Go out, make one, then introduce them to me. Of course, I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm sorry, you were saying?
How do you have a cursed weapon?
How the mighty have fallen. You're pathetic. And speaking of pathetic, what were you thinking? How'd you plan to kill it with a normal blade and no enchantment? Or were you hoping I'd come to save your sorry ass?
Move.
Right.
It's true!
Uh-huh. Then again, I have to admit you did pretty well for a kid. Thanks to you, the overall damage was minimal. On top of that, you saved all your friends at school.
You kill vampires with the best of them! So make me a part of the company already!
Sorry, but I make it a strict policy not to work with lone wolves.
That's pretty funny coming from the biggest lone wolf in the demon army.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, sir.
Anyway, the rules Shinoa gave you remain the same. If you can't make a friend at this school, then I won't have you join. Who's that?
Somebody call an ambulance!
Now that he's met your requirements, you have to keep up your end of the bargain, Lieutenant Colonel.
What? Are you kidding me?
I brought these two slowpokes with me, Lieutenant Colonel. Sir?
Fine. Time to get started. The reason I'm making a rare appearance in class today is because we've got a couple of transfer students I want to introduce you to.
You know, just for your information.
Why don't you mind your own business? So, anyway, as I was saying, these are the transfers. Yuichiro Hyakuya and Yoichi Saotome. Though it might be easier to remember them as the idiot and the wuss.
You're calling me an idiot?
Well, it's the truth. Now go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Why bother?
No, you deserve this! I don't know what you learned in that general ed class, but here we work together as a team. Thought you might have learned your place by now. Go on, take a seat in the back row. What's the story with those two? Mizuki was starting to seem friendlier and less volatile, but seeing Yuichiro just completely set him off. I thought you were working on them.
Very diligently.
And the result?
This is a marked improvement.
You were supposed to keep close watch over them.
But I did watch them, sir. This morning, Kamizuki attacked Hyakuya to test his ability and maintain his alpha dominance over the students.
And? Did you step in and break up the fight? I'm beginning to think you're not very good at your job. Enough of this!
Are they okay?
They'll be fine. Let's get to work, everyone. Maybe I can teach the rest of you something.
The Army does background checks on all of us. I'm sure you've read the files on each potential recruit.
Yeah, I know all about your history. You've got a sister who's been infected with the apocalypse virus, and now you're looking for a cure. In your current state, you couldn't even touch the cursed gear. It would feed off of your desire for a cure and eventually consume you. That all remains to be seen. Although he has shown some talent. He's even broken free from a demon once already. And despite his attitude, he's someone who looks out for his friends. Demon demons feast upon desperation and rage. If you attempted a contract now, you'd be swallowed whole and never find your way out.
Ichinose, hey, quit sawing logs.
Huh? Are we finally done with this boring-ass meeting? I'm taking it off. You can send me all of the information later.
Come on, Guren.
I never asked you to defend me. You Hiragis control the Imperial Demon Army. You don't need a second-class Ichinose hanging around. So, I'm out. I've got some sleep to catch up on.
At least you know your place, deadweight.
It's a wonder humanity's still kicking. Later. Feels like I lost a few brain cells.
You can't hide from me today, Guren!
There's no beating around the bush with you. It's kind of refreshing after dealing with pointless politics all day. Oh yeah? This have anything to do with getting vengeance for your family? We need to get you a date. Soon. I better pacify this idiot before he makes a scene. Last thing I need is him getting the Hiragi's attention. Fine. Let's go make a contract with the demon. Then, you'll join us on the front line. That way, it's your fault if you die.
Like we need to worry about that happening. I'm a badass. I'll be slaying monsters from dusk till dawn.
You really are an idiot, huh? Oh, and there's one more thing, you.
Huh?
That's for trying to kick a superior officer! The burdens of command can really take it out of you. But I've got to admit, things are getting a lot less boring around here.
I hope everything went well.
As well as you'd expect. What else is new? Anyway, is there a reason for all the racket?
Those two.
I should have known.
You have an obligation to this class, but you left for over 10 days without any regard for your students. I think giving us some cursed gear would make up for that.
Really? You think a bunch of dumbass losers like you have what it takes to tangle with a demon, huh? What's your assessment? Can this class resist the demon's temptation?
Well, there's always room for improvement. Stability against demons.
Really? Okay, then. Why don't we give it a shot now? It's less complicated that way.
No! You can't do that in the classroom!
Hope you're ready, kids. If you die from this, blame yourselves for not training hard enough. I think that's enough for now. Spellcraft, you could move into the contract ceremony for a cursed gear. The 5 of you that are still on your feet, you just earned yourself 4 stars. Well, I guess there's only 3. I wish you had passed out. Dealing with demons is like a day at the beach for you, isn't it? Guess I should expect as much from General Hiragi's daughter. You probably didn't even use a ward. Let's go before I change my mind.
So, Lieutenant Colonel Guren, I know I should expect unconventional tests and tactics from you.
Crying out loud. Yoichi, tell me, you still want to avenge your sister's death at the hands of the vampires, don't you?
Yes, of course.
All right. Are you willing to die for it? Then you should quit right now. If you have any doubts, go back up those stairs. All right, let's keep moving, people.
In fact, I remember you being in a lot of agony.
The last thing you should be doing is getting too comfortable, you. The demon you'll make a contract with is much stronger than the last one. If you let your guard down for an instant, it'll kill you. I've got more important things to do than hang out in the dark cellar with a group of newbies. Either way, you'll end up dead. If you start to go monster on us, I'll kill you myself. Then draw, and it'll begin. At least one of them appears to be putting up a fight. Oh man, This is not good. Alright, now that you two have both got your cursed gear, it's time for your first mission. There's a human-eating demon loose somewhere in this room. It's up to you guys to deal with it. Show that bastard who's in control. Well, great. Looks like this demon is coming at us with full force. Yoichi must have just been a snack to whet its appetite.
Lieutenant Colonel, may I share my opinion?
Please don't. Quiet.
The situation's getting out of control.
Hey, Guren!
Look at him! Your classmate's body is just a vessel now. The only way to save Yoichi is to destroy it. Don't you get soft on me! This is the Moon Demon Company. If you want to get killed, that's on you. But that monster's not your friend anymore. You idiot! Don't let up! The demon's not inside the weapon anymore, it's in his body! Oh, I see. You've got no intention of getting your hands dirty either. Let me guess, you're just too cute for this as well. Yoichi! Are you gonna stay under that bed and watch your sister be killed, or take charge and stop it? This is your last chance to take control. It took way too long to get back! What's that? Hell no. I don't really give a damn if one of these kids ends up biting it.
You say that, but you looked like you were really starting to sweat there towards the end of it.
You have a rare gift. The guilt you felt for not helping your sister has kept you from living your life, but I think today you overcame that. Maybe now you'll be able to reach your full potential. You have a new reason to live. From now on, your job is to protect the people who saved your life today. Forget revenge. Don't get hung up on something so pointless. Same goes for you, idiot. Forget about your previous friends and loved ones.
Don't be
The
ridiculous.
Moon Demon Company's the only family you'll have now. You're gonna put us first, even before your own life. Got it? Okay, well, you've all got cursed gear, and you almost work like a team today.
You've got to be kidding me! Do you seriously think Shinoa Hiragi is more qualified than I am?
Well, well, look who's here.
You! How dare you, Shinoa!
I hope that you ladies like solitary confinement, because that's where you're headed if you keep this up.
I'll behave.
Yeah, I will too.
I'm gonna take a different route to Shinjuku, but I'll meet you there. Before I go, let me make one thing clear. The Moon Demon Company's squads move in a 5-man formation. That's why Mitsuba's here. We found that 5 is the golden number when facing armed vampires. Any more than that, and attacks can get confusing. Any less, and we start losing troops. So I want the 5 of you to stick together. I don't want any more infighting or one of you idiots trying to fly solo.
You put me on this squad so I could train the new recruits. Consider it done, sir.
What are they gonna learn from a troublemaker? Your fellow squad members are now your comrades, got it? That means they're more important than family. Protect them with your life. Okay, are you ready for your first mission? Which one of them is the commander? What? You gotta be kidding. He can see me from that far away?
Lieutenant Colonel Guren, you don't seem to be too concerned about this fight.
It's not like I'm just slacking off up here, Sayuri. Target this outpost as well. Damn, I should have known. Speaking of the devils, watch out. Okay. It's time we join this fight. Pretty sure I know where to find the vampire commander. This might be over fast if we take the leader's head.
Or you go after the commander.
When did you get so good at strategizing? Let's do it! Well, well. You're a strong one. A challenge at last. Explode now, Fudomyo-O spell. Landing a curse on your head. I thought that you'd be faster. They've caught on, Shigure. Kill them. Goshi, the illusionary spell. Damn, it's worse than I thought. Looks like I'll have to take 2 pills to pull this one off. But if I don't take them, we'll all end up dead. It's time for us to take our medicine, so if you could be quiet for 20 seconds or so, we'd... Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. And is it just me? Damn you. I guess this is it.
This is the end, human.
Do it then. Activate the curse and kill him! Hurry! You damn rookie! The hell?! What was that? You had him! Why didn't you make the kill?
I think he... Guren, are you all right?
Worry about yourself, you idiot! Did you forget this is a war zone? Damn, we were in trouble before this guy showed up. I've got no choice. Everyone! Prepare to retreat! Shut up! You're willing to let your comrades die for a vampire?
Stop you!
What is that idiot thinking?
And you should know by now that the
Not bad, Lieutenant Colonel. I suppose junior branch garbage has its use.
Well, I guess we got the results we were after.
Lieutenant Colonel? What are you going to do to him, Lieutenant Colonel? I'm right, aren't I? Answer me, Lieutenant Colonel!
It's not like you to wear your emotions on your sleeve. You must be upset. That I have no idea what you're talking about? Or would you feel better if I told you that you're delusional? Think carefully now. What would you do to ensure the future of humanity? How can we survive in this ruined world and kill the 4 horsemen of John? More importantly, how do we completely eradicate the vampires? A human victory will require sacrifice. Sacrifice is the only reason we have a fighting chance. Don't let your feelings for you get in the way of remembering that. You're blushing, Shinoa. I don't care what goes on between the 2 of you privately, but the Army's plans for him are not of your concern. Go away.
But you haven't answered my questions.
I said go. Lend me your power, Mahiru. Go ahead and kill me. No one would blame you.
Don't mock me. You could dodge if you wanted.
I wouldn't mind if you were the one who took my life. That's right. I killed your sister.
What's your endgame with him?
Why? Don't tell me you've fallen for that idiotic kid. I am the one who's in control. I'm not possessed by her. So the most powerful family in Japan pages you. I've got a little story for you. Once upon a time, a wise old man freed a doomed crane from a hunter's trap. I am the wise man who saved you, remember? And I was nice enough to teach you how to survive in this world and protect your family.
What's gotten into you? And why do I feel like you're patronizing me?
In a manner of speaking, you can return the favor today. Your life, and now I own you. So don't go wagging your tail for them.
So that's what this is about. You don't control me.
You're wrong about that, you. Yeah, I guess. But that doesn't make me feel any better. After all, I am not your friend.
Oh yeah? Well then what are you?
Guardian? Your superior? Lifesaver? I'm basically your god.
Kuritos were used as guinea pigs, experimented on by some weirdo sect practicing spellcraft. Tell me the truth. Did you save me just so you could use me?
That's right. I don't have the luxury of saving anyone who doesn't serve a higher purpose. So what? Are you gonna start sulking now? That was already my next step.
It's blood. I can smell his blood.
This is disgusting. Bring me here to kill Vamps. Just cut to the chase already.
Did you really come here on your own?
Those were... If that were the case, you'd have killed me sooner. Besides, you won't get rid of me while I'm of use to you. Is that why you had me meet you out here? Because if that's it, I'll be on my way. If my goal was to get rid of you, I would cut you down right where you stand.
You wouldn't land a single blow. But I know your weaknesses, Guren.
So, this is the part where you play the hostage card again, right? Who will it be this time? What is it that you want from me, Kurito?
I'm sure you've asked yourself that.
Did you call me here so you could complain?
Task. I can take over from there.
So what you're actually saying is that you don't want to tell me your whole plan right now. And I thought you trusted me.
Don't be fooled, my love. It's my orders that you're supposed to be following. Remember, I'm the only one who can make your wish come true.
Shut up. Come in.
Last time we talked, you had a question for me. You asked if I'd fallen for you.
I don't remember prying like that. What's your answer?
I'm honestly not sure myself. It's just, for the first time in my life, someone needs me, and I can't let him down when he's counting on me.
I'm surprised you didn't miss the entire war. This mission isn't some childish game. If you can't follow orders, leave now! Fall in line with the others. Just know, you'll have to face severe punishment later. It won't die in vain! Their sacrifices will ensure our success! It is to be victorious no matter what! Do you understand me? Hey, idiot you. How's it going?
Huh? Why would you ask me a question like that when you're getting ready to lecture me?
But none of this was your fault, was it?
Well...
Taking the heat for your comrades is admirable.
So what? You brought me here to reward me?
It's no joke. This is your punishment, Shinoa. This is what you get for not fessing up yourself. I'm here to show you that not following orders can easily get your comrades killed. Let me ask you something. What would you do if a huge threat suddenly appeared right now?
Come on, we need to put some distance between us and them.
3.
You shouldn't be so tough on Shinoa. You know she's trying really hard.
That's awfully sweet of you. Why don't you show her your support by beating us instead of standing here looking stupid? Like I'd lose to some kid. Shinya, you're an idiot! Hey, you're not half bad. The fight is over, children. Try not to cry. Whoa, no, I'm terrified. I'm just kidding. I figured you'd try something. What a foolish move. You should never challenge someone who is stronger than you are. And you guys are way too late. All right. As you can see, these rookies need a lot of help.
Why are you touching me?
This test pointed out your weaknesses. Focus on your teamwork.
Excuse me, may I speak freely, sir?
Those are all problems, but how do we fix them? Oh wait, I know. I'm putting your team in charge of them. Shigure, rearrange the team rosters. I want Shinoa's squad joined up with Narumi's.
Yes, sir.
What?
Shut up. Done. Our target is the 13th progenitor. His name is Crowley Usford. So tell me, did you complete your mission? Narumi.
Don't get full of yourself.
That hurt.
The soldiers assigned to kill the 3 nobles in City Hall found themselves completely overwhelmed. The vampires are holding 25 of them hostage. I'm kidding, okay? Once we're done at City Hall, we'll rendezvous at the airport. Right! Let's get moving, kids!
Got a second?
Let me guess. You want to talk me out of this plan because it's likely a trap.
No, I get that we don't have a choice.
Then what are you going to complain about?
Come on, Guren. I never said I had any complaints. I was just worried about you, that's all.
This was a dangerous mission. We were bound to lose some good soldiers.
But you're still gonna beat yourself up about it. That's part of your charm.
Vampires are definitely planning to ambush us. I'll have to reconsider what we should do next.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, if things are going as planned, they should be on their way to Shinjuku. Best case scenario, we'll kill the nobles too. Why are you always such a pessimist? This guy must be an extremely powerful vampire. I see. Then I highly doubt we could beat him by force alone. We attack in 7 minutes. Everyone, take your positions.
I've seen that face before.
He's on a totally different level than the other nobles. I'm afraid this might be it for us.
No way. Things are all going as I planned. At least we did a solid job of getting their attention. You and I make pretty good bait.
I don't want to be rude.
Then I guess we have to stay here and keep the 3 of them entertained. So how badly are you wounded, Shinya?
It could be worse. I could have broken all my bones.
If you're strong enough to joke, then walk on your own.
You're not getting rid of me that easily. This way I can hold them off behind us.
I'm already dead, Shinya! You need to take command and finish the mission without me!
Crowley. Let's see. Ferret'll probably reward us if we capture them and keep them alive. Besides, it's no fun if we just let them go. Friends have left you behind.
Guess they don't like me very much. I heard you were screaming in your sleep again. So what kind of nightmare was it this time?
Same as always. I had to watch a vampire kill everyone I cared about.
And you wet the bed again, didn't you, kid?
I'm not a baby. I've never wet the bed.
It was just a dream. Go back to sleep. You're starting to be a real pain.
What do you know?
Why don't I hang out in here until you fall asleep again? Would you like that?
Not really. Hey, Guren.
Shut up and go to sleep. I'm reading here.
I've been trying to figure out why you saved me. I don't have a family anymore. I've never really had one. Not since I was born.
Then you and I are the same. A long time ago, I couldn't save someone important to me. All you have to do is survive, you. Until that moment you find something that makes life worth living again. One day you'll feel better. I promise. You'll help someone else and realize all this pain was worth it.
Guren, how will I know? What if I miss the person I'm supposed to help?
I'm sure you'll know. Now go to sleep. You've got training tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, okay, I'll be gentler this time. You comfortable down there?
All right, this is starting to get a little painful. Time to leak some false intel and buy myself a break. Let's see. I've got to get these bastards to Shinjuku somehow. They've probably beat me enough to believe I've broken. Him.
Come on now. You've had more than enough of this, my darling.
Get lost.
My poor little soldier. You don't even have the strength to push me away right now.
Been turned into a demon.
Human, die!
Enjoy your last few seconds alive. Bloodsucker.
So where is she?
Mahiru is dead. Smart thinking. Make them believe you're still on their side, not a complete traitor. Good, you're here. I was hoping that you would be. Drink the blood of a human, a demon, and a progenitor. The Seraph of the End. What's wrong? Don't tell me you've gone soft on me.
Did they brainwash you or something?
Mirai!
You've gone crazy. Welcome to the club.
What the hell's going on, Guren? Don't laugh at me. Explain yourself!
You can't be mad at me, Shinya. I'm just doing what we dreamed about way back when we were kids.
What are you talking about?
I'm changing the whole world. It's gonna be a different place. One where second-tier people like you and me can actually move up.
Have you lost your mind? No.